today we have with us Federal Minister of Housing and Diversity and Inclusion, Ahmed Hussen. Thank you very much, Minister, for this opportunity. So the main topic of our conversation today is the 2023 federal budget. And as you know, our main focus is the Portuguese community. So my first question is, in your opinion, what's the measure in this budget that will most benefit our community?
Well, there's three themes in this budget 2023. The first one is to really help people get a little bit of extra money in their pocket to help pay for groceries. So there's the introduction of the new grocery benefit, which will deliver up to $467 to low-income families, as well as over $220 to low-income seniors, as well as low-income adults. The second one is very significant, $198 billion over the next 10 years to reinforce our healthcare system. So this is investments in our healthcare system to ensure that people have more access to more doctors, more family doctors, more healthcare professionals, including nurses, but also introducing more community-based care and other innovations in the healthcare system. And then there's $13 billion going into setting up and actually expanding access to dental care by using the Canadian Dental Care Plan. This will help over 9 million Canadians right now who are uninsured to get access to dental care. So children from low-income families under the age of 18, low-income seniors, and low-income Canadians with disabilities, they will get access to dental care, and we know that is really important. Oral health is part of good health care. Mm-hmm. And then there's investments to make sure that we continue to attract good, high-quality, well-paying middle-class jobs by investing in the clean economy. On housing, one of the things that is now, we've provided as the federal government information and resources to move ahead through the federally regulated financial institutions to offer to first-time home buyers the tax-free first-time home buyer savings account. This will help first-time home buyers to save up to $40,000 in a tax-free savings account to purchase their first home. We've also issued guidelines to put in place relief measures to those who already have a mortgage, to introduce things to allow things like the extension or the increase in the amortization period beyond 25 years, so that payments can come down without paying any penalties or extra interest.
Mm-hmm. There's a particular measure of the budget that you've been promoting called the Housing Accelerator Fund.
Yes.
How does it work?
So this was launched 2 weeks before the budget by the Prime Minister, and it is $4 billion going into municipalities as well as other local governments that are responsible for the permitting of housing as well as the delivery of housing. And what we want to do is invest that $4 billion in systems changes, in capacity of local governments to unlock more housing. We want to ensure that with this fund, we unlock 100,000 new homes, additional homes, and also to make systems changes that will result in Canada doubling the construction of new homes within the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm. So would you say it is important to work with other levels of government regarding
Absolutely.
the problem?
Absolutely. We need more supply in Canada. We need more housing supply of all types. And we know that municipalities and local governments are really, really important in the permitting process and the delivery of housing, the zoning power that they have. So we have to work with them to make sure that all of that is speeded up, that we have more density in our communities, that we allow for more density around transit, that we allow for more mixed types of housing, that we build more affordable housing as well. We just need more supply of housing of all types in Canada. We have the fastest growing population in the G7 countries, and our housing supply is not keeping up with that demand. So we need to build more housing supply, and we need to do it now.
Some say that Canada is facing a housing crisis. Do you see it that way?
Look, yes, we need to do more, and we are. Our government is investing through the National Housing Strategy over $82 billion to build more affordable housing, to help people with rental supports through the Canada Housing Benefit. We're building more rental housing through the Housing Accelerator Fund. We want to unlock additional housing. We want to change the systems that prevent more housing supply. So we're doing everything across the board. Through Rapid Housing Initiative, we're building 15,000 rapidly built, deeply affordable homes. We're building shelters. We're doing everything that we can to eliminate chronic homelessness from Canada. So we're doing everything across the housing spectrum, including making it easier for first-time home buyers to purchase their first home.
Mm-hmm. Still about housing, the federal government recently implemented a measure that made a big impression in Portugal. And I personally witnessed this in my social network, in my social media, for example. And I'm talking about the foreigners that were banned for buying houses in Canada. It was implemented in January. How do you evaluate the impact of this measure? Did it meet your expectations?
Well, first of all, the measure is it's a temporary ban. So it's a ban for 2 years, 2023 and 2024. We will see the impact of that ban at the end of the 2 years. But the idea is to have more homes become available for Canadians. Secondly, in April 1st, we introduced amendments. We introduced changes to this law that allows foreign builders to come and build more supply. So that's allowed. And also, if you're coming to work and if you already have a long-term work permit and you're coming to help us grow our economy, then you're also allowed to purchase a home. So we've made some changes after listening to people who told us about their concerns. But for example, if you're a foreign investor, but you're coming to actually build more housing supply, that's fine now. It's no longer banned. Yeah.
Again, about the federal budget, could you talked about a little bit in the beginning of this conversation, but could you tell us a bit more about other investments regarding the healthcare system and supports to young people and seniors?
Yeah. So for this budget is a continuation of all the things we've been doing for young people and seniors. If you look at previous budgets, for example, if you look at our investments in early learning and childcare, they're delivering at least 50% reduction in fees for parents who have children in childcare. I mean, this is putting money back in the pockets of people. The Canada Child Benefit is connected to inflation. When inflation goes up, the payments go up. That's also putting more money in the pockets of 9 out of 10 families who have children. If you look at what we've done for students, we've eliminated interest payments on Canada student loans. That's also saving money for students. And we've also increased our supports to seniors. So all of these measures are meant to support people through difficult times and to enable them to succeed. I can tell you our healthcare system needed that support. There's a lot of Canadians who are worried about that, and the federal government is stepping up with $198 billion to reinforce our Canadian public healthcare system, to have more doctors, more nurses, more access to innovative solutions to healthcare challenges, and more community-based healthcare.
So thank you, Minister. I've asked all my questions. Maybe you would like to leave a final message to our Portuguese community.
I just wanted to thank you, first of all, for giving me the chance to come to your program and through you to really thank Portuguese Canadians for everything that they have done and continue to do to build our country, Canada. Portuguese Canadians are an amazing community that has done so much to help grow this country, and we are coming close to Portuguese Heritage Month. It's coming, and we will be celebrating together. Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada. Thank you so much, Minister.